been at? What the been doing?
You're an alcoholic. You're an alcoholic. Red-nosed reindeer like Rudolph. I'm here to tear the roof off. And if you wanna take it to the I'ma shoot off your head before you reach for the dial. And when the bartender turns around, I'ma reach for the crystal. You not ready for this style. I'm straight psycho with it. And that you in love with, yeah, psycho hit it. A long time ago, I'ma keep doing my thizzle till it's time to go. But for now, it's time to blow. Yeah, that's me in the club popping bubbly. I can't complain, life is lovely. Either you hate me or you love me. Fans wanna know how the nuts is gonna come next. It don't matter, competition is no contest. I don't mean to brag, I'm just being honest. Where my dogs at? Up at the college. Clap your hands to the beat and get your bounce on. Put your drinks up if you blaze and get your ounce on. Girl, I house you, but this ain't no house song. And no kissing, I don't know what you had your mouth on.
Find us in the back of the club, squad deep and we all got bub. Hold the fort down, we ain't gon' budge. Bother nobody unless you're messing with us. You can bring it to us however you want. Shake your booty, booty, I'm ready to crush. Especially the shorty with that big butt. Shake your booty, booty, I'm ready to crush.
Look, don't approach me in a physical manner, cause the cannon I'm holding ain't a digital camera. And I don't care less about women and glamour, or which one of you rappers is lifting his hammer. I'ma get loose like a pair of pajamas. A kudos switch or spit like a bama. Trying to get rich without in a scanner. That's A to the K with a f***ing banana. Seize your empire, believe them, no lies. Squeeze the desert, he's like Jesus inside her. Spit like on my teeth is barbed wire. Make your girls till her knees are on fire. That's it though, no more games. This one right here's gon' blow your brains. If you in the club, better hold your chain, cause I'm bugging and I just might stomp your frame.
Find us in the back of the club, squad deep and we all got bub. Hold the fort down, we ain't gon' budge. Bother nobody unless you're messing with us. You can bring it to us however you want. Shake your booty, booty, I'm ready to crush. Especially the shorty with that big butt. Shake your booty, booty, I'm ready to crush. Find us in the back of the club, squad deep and we all got bub. Hold the fort down, we ain't gon' budge. Bother nobody unless you're messing with us. You can bring it to us however you want. Shake your booty, booty, I'm ready to crush. Especially the shorty with that big butt. Shake your booty, booty, I'm ready to crush. Beat nuts, Akon.
What's up, y'all? This is Large Professor, the Mad Scientist, Extra P. And right now, you're listening to
Hey, right here, you know, this is Count Bass.
You already know what it is, my homie. It's the legendary DJ O-Clip, man.
Hey, now I'm sitting up here with the grandfather clock. Georgia and Mojo jamming with the folks from Houston.
Yes, sir, yes, sir. It's your boy, Frau Mon, straight from Queens, New York. You already know what it is. We in the H-Town right now. You were checking out.
What up, though? This is Merce, representing Strange Music, and you're checking out.
This is the grand, incredible Gensu Dean right here, right now, and you're checking out.
What's up, world? It's my Houston, too. You know what I'm saying? It's your Houston, it's my Houston. Y'all make sure y'all know what the clock do and what it do, and he tell the time right.
Yo, this is N.O. Joke. Check out Quantum Leap Radio, KPFT 90.1.
You know what time it is right now. You checking out Smith & Wesson Tech and Steel.
Hey, yo, check it out. This is Planet Asia, and you're now checking out
What up? This is Ali Shaheed Muhammad of, well, you know, A Tribe Called, you know the rest. Lucy, you know the rest. On Quantum Leap Radio.
Radio, KPFT Houston, 90.1 FM and HD2 worldwide at kpft.org/listen under the HD2 link, 89.5 in Galveston and 91.7 in Huntsville. People, how are you doing? We are back for another Quantum Leap. Thank you if you are listening live, or if you're listening on the archive, or if you're simply listening on the KPFT app, which hopefully if you're not in the city of Houston, you do have the KPFT app. Very simple. Just go to your Play Store, get it. You don't have to sign up. You don't have to create a username, nothing. Just get the app if you haven't got it already. We are here for the next couple of hours, so hopefully however you're listening, you will enjoy yourself. Of course, we got to start the show off with this week's Rewind Review. Comes from Paul Wall and Terminology. They had an album that came out back in 2023 called Start, Finish, Repeat. You want to know what we thought about that album, you know what to do. Go to the Quantum Leap Radio page on Facebook or go to digiwax.com. You can see what we thought about Start, Finish, Repeat from Paul Wall and Terminology. We're going to get into this track, talk about it. Produced by the legend himself, Large Professor. Stay tuned. Quantum Leap Radio, KPFT Houston. Houston. Let's go.
Wow, baby.
Classic. That's crazy.
What you know?
Extra P. I'm acting like, man, what's y'all parents know?
Terminology.
What's y'all parents know?
Let's go.
What's y'all parents know?
They compete
What's
with
y'all
me,
parents?
but I ain't even know it. A fool's errand, everyone knows my grind is goated. Demeanor stoic, to the game remain devoted. I'm the candy coated, most quoted, known as the poet. Pockets bloated, often noted how I pull up poking. Apple over silver soaking, yeah, the beast has been awoken. It's the Mr. Woken, defreezing my mind frozen. His turn like a token when you see me coasting. I'm known as the Texas multi-hyphenate with the icy breath. On the low, I'm high as heck, quiet as kept. They biting my style harder than a beach pit. Crash dummies can't handle my wave like a beach ship. Somebody better than me, nah, I doubt it. But the waiting room to take my spot is crowded. Rerouted the path to paper, all cause God allowed it. But don't get it twisted, I've been about it. Gonna talk about it.
Talk about it. Go on and talk about it. Go on and talk about it. Go on and talk about it. Yeah. Go on and talk about it. They competing with me and I ain't even know it. It's the greatest from my city. This lethal dosage of dopeness I gave them over and over. 20 years in designer, Puerto Rican poppy sipping champagne with my little mama. Now we could have a moment of silence for all my haters, cause I got this shit locked like Chic Styles and Jada. Unique styles I made up, they copying them verbatim. I'm popular plus got paper that's like Brown and Tatum. 1-2 punch, Terman Paul coming for them big rings. Every year we leveling up and doing big things. Catch me on the big screen, fresh fit, crisp jeans, sexy mommy licking me clean like Krispy Kreme, large pro flipping the beat. You know the shit is mean, fans of this music we feed them. Just how we pitch the fiends, nicotine, Hennessy, and Mo, it is the recipe. I show up but respectfully, I don't care no one mess with me. Talk about it, go on and talk about it. Go on and talk about it. Go on and talk about it. Go on and talk about it.
Since I seen her floating on there, am I a dreamer? As soon as I seen her, I knew she was a keeper. Posted in the big girl stands, she's a diva. Alicia gave young the keys like Alicia, so I treat her like a queen in my demeanor. Cause even when I'm hotter than the fever, I gotta stay cooler than the wind when I'm breezing in my Beamer. Cheater, creeper, I'm either your best friend or your best man when I see ya. A boss when I floss, so of course I'm a teacher. Them other guys lost, came up short like a Caesar. I'm so high, I could write your name across the sky. Scorch the lie and call this my lullaby. For my butterfly, I couldn't see you with another guy. It would be a lie if I told you otherwise. Never ever, she knows I'll forever treasure what we have, cause I know love lasts forever. Met me in the streets, but I got my act together. A family man with a plan and a black Beretta. Used to cop it until you said you should stop it. My best interest at heart, my who can knock it. So I'm about to blast off like a Houston rocket and write your name across the sky with a shooting comet. Yeah. Forever. Let it rain. Yeah. Word. Check. Look, hey yo, this word to me, you need me, please believe me. Another guy couldn't see me. If this was 3D, I'm pleased we made it out the ghetto so easy. It came to mean the form of 3 wishes like a genie. As Debo, my flow's tighter than the Speedo. For you, I throw money in the sky like a free throw. I need those. You my style, sorta like my stilo. Come between that, your head's cracked like a CeeLo. I mean though, before I used to see you on the D-Lo. Now it's broadcasted like I seen it on TiVo. I hit the jackpot like I'm Nicky from Casino. In spots where you couldn't find me if you was Nemo. And he know the best way that he could get a C-note. My introduction to the game, call this my keynote. My introduction to the fame, a shout out to my people. But you could never see us if you was looking through a peephole. Yeah. Forever.
twisted alternate states of mind. Made sweet music with instruments of crime. They poisoned the pedigree, then stole the legacy. So my words became my only weaponry. Detained in the garden at Gethsemane, hung from City Hall and turned into an effigy. They lost a native tongue and couldn't speak effectively. A lot of gunplay and unprescribed medicines. Constantly go through hell again, searching for years of decadence. Personal Armageddons, those later life lessons. Life is just a movie, are you acting or directing? But people wanna watch it when you're 6 feet and resting.
I found a lot of jewels in there.
Me too, the aroma of a gift brand new.
Praise due from lost and found the leaders.
What if they need us?
Some rich striving teachers, but not preachers.
What's up? This is Mr. Soul on Ice, Raz Kaz, doing it for the culture on Quantum Leap Radio, KPFT 90.1 FM, H-Town.
Lord Jesus, I recall getting that jewel, witnessing fools chase dreams from peripheral views, focus askew before what was the new way of thinking. We had the cousin of death, fear of blinking, no sleep in the garden where wolves quote sheep. The love flocks to the supper hall, reward a slow feast. Predators with the itis, had a case of bronchitis, tried to warn them with guidance. Now I just pray in silence. Guess the messengers sound better from the pulpit on Masonics. No disrespect to either, but keep an eye on your wallets. The frequency I'm on don't require deposits, just your ears, mind, and your patience to process. A new train of thought, turnstile to the subconscious. Attract electrons to alkaline your compass, or be your conscious pilot, cast out the sovereign. Christmas cards, letters are found on a garland. I found a lot of jewels in there.
Me too, the aroma of a gift brand new.
Praise due from lost and found the leaders.
What if they need us?
Some rich striving teachers, but not preachers. Never beat them in the head, just feed them with the bread till the devil has to yell, Lord Jesus. We won't beat you in the head, just feed you with the bread till the devil has to yell, Lord Jesus.
You learn when you live, gotta burn you a bridge. It's turn when you took, your turn when you give. Can't take it back, learn that to your kids. And a handshake of that, worth that if it is. On the positive note, on my block on the pole. You win against the team, I work the block down. Take a hostile approach, he fossil and ghost. Pop on them boast, and I'm not gonna joke. Respect the nation, anthropology. But bang the line if you need me. Back on the west, the statue of Pyrex stamped on the crest. Now glass your pop and eat. Funny I came in peace, but if he makes his bed, he can lay his sheets. Now I pray in cleats, to say the least.
Stepping out of pocket, we gon' smoke you with the facts.
We gon' smoke you with the facts.
Bring them back to topic, nothing movers but these racks.
Nothing movers but them racks. Okay.
FaceTime and bosses out of state, counting losses, turn the spot to a track, pumping bass out the fortress. Turn a spot to a trap, pumping bass out the fortress.
I put work in, puff kush with the serpent, no twerking. Cop Cavallis, my bag is a broken. Polly and Rock Wallies when y'all probably was burping that ballin'. Been about it, y'all bird. It's chirping the shadow. I'm in that chapter, thinking different and dapper. Keeping distance a factor. I look and listen and laughter, amusing from illusions that conjure up confusion. Ganja stuffed in my cube and my armor tucked for intrusion. I'm proving politicians saluted in proposition to handpick my chicks and on my competition. Listen, A the nicest, seen in quarters of flight risk. Lean on thoughts in the crisis. I'm the voice of the lifeless. For me, G in the streets, the MC, and it seems strange, but this here's the game to be in. Here's the game to be in. Here's the game to be in. Here's the game to be in.
Stepping out of pocket, we gon' smoke you with the facts.
We gon' smoke you with the facts.
Bring them back to topic, nothing movers but these racks.
Nothing movers but the racks.
FaceTime and bosses
fight first. Leave your fluent wet up. It won't be because of a pipe burst. Give you all the lights and fireworks. My words you
no music, huh? Good thing I remember to bring along some music of my own.
But I guess nothing is finite. My perception is sharpened with my lesson in eyesight. I'd explain how the retina connects intellect and etc. But I just showed you the highlight. You perceive things slower than you can see, of course. Let me come back to earth. Gotta lower my G-force. I see reports. Most my fans have a bloodlust, and all of the others are just a depleting resource. I hate a dry spell. Being the king of hell, I still check my intake, looked at my think cell. If you equate what I drink at the rate that I create, I'll never finish the link to my replenishing inkwell.
In the end, it's all over in the end, in the end. It's all over in the end.
Something, one hit, one hit sound tight. Something, one hit, one hit sound tight. Something, one hit, one hit sound tight. Something, one hit, one hit sound tight.
Resurrect like Boris Karloff is the mummy. And it's the root of all evil, blood money, devil funding, mass murder in the Holy Land. An ethnic cleansing landscape on modern times. Never ending mass grave, rosemary beads. The unseen can't bleed, can't kill ideas, bloody hands can't clean. An earthquake result of mass bomb landings. Western occupation takes lives while expanding. Man-made prophecy, burn books, start with Bibles. What some call terror is the fight for survival. Sick days, sick ways, sick minds, signs are vital. No lineage, it's buried, no kids, wives are bridal. Showers of bombs, acid rain, blood and tidal. Waves say goodbye, warmongers are disguised as clean world leaders, peaceful minds are despised. Truth never lies, righteous meet their demise. In the end, it's all over in the end, in the end. It's all over in the end.
Something, one hit sound tight. Something, one hit sound tight. Something, one hit sound tight. Something, one hit sound tight.
Grew up where the violent breeds, silent bleeds and riot scenes. Scientists refining dreams, cooking death inside of jeans. I seen tyrant schemes, wiretaps and TV screens. Diary of a up, every line describes a violent theme. More inside my skull, crawling out with altered souls. Guardian ghost is talking low, guiding me through the rough roads. Drug hub, driver selling poison that melts the puddles. Heavy metal blaring with the nostril full of narco. Barcodes tattooed in my palm where my iPhone goes. Starved hope buried under bodies in the park snow. Walk roads haunted by the bosses of the lost globe. Crossbones hanging off the lamppost where the fog roams. Dog, I've seen God's foes, heaven turned to charcoal. Every blessing bought with blood money from a heart soul. My art's cold, painted from depression and I'm so stoned. War mode, every verse a sermon that the morgue wrote. I'm more woke, paranoia forced it to a sword stroke. Crooked hooks, revolutionary and a corpse coat.
Something, one hit sound tight. Something, one hit sound tight. Something, one hit sound tight. Something, one hit
Check me out.
sound tight.
Me and my folks, we drinking, we smoking, we always have a really good time. You and your girls can come by and kick it, don't need no ticket to ride.
Say, what's happening? This your OG DJ. Check it out. You listen to Quantum Leap Radio with Grandfather Clark and Dopaco Jones on KPFT 901 FM Houston. Let's go.
To ride. My living room is so neat.
Yes, sir.
Walked in 4 deep. Flows laced with rose petals. Just right for those stilettos. Wow. Platinum plaques with gold medals. Red lights, the mood settles. What you need, just think of it. Have a seat, let's drink a bit. Cheers. Toast to the good life. I made it about the hood life. This gon' be remarkable. I'll be right back in something more comfortable. Me and my folks, we drinking, we smoking, we always have a really good time. You and your girls can come by and kick it, don't need no ticket to ride. Me and my folks, we drinking, we smoking, we always have a really good time. You and your girls can come by and kick it, don't need no ticket to ride. To ride. New scene in the bedroom. 2 of them in the bathroom. Gin and juice is a lifesaver. Plus I got a table full of party favors. Have at it if you need it, boo. She said yes and proceeded to. And now I'm laying on satin sheets. Rick James, I'm a super freak. Fantasies, realities. They don't speak English, they all from overseas. Good thing my game's strong. Put them to bed and then I came home. Me and my folks, we drinking, we smoking, we always have a really good time. You and your girls can come by and kick it, don't need no ticket to ride. Me and my folks, we drinking, we smoking, we always have a really good time. You
You and your girls can come by and kick it. Don't need no ticket to ride.
How many times we gotta go there? Where we going? I've been everywhere but nowhere. Prepare rejection for a long-term solution. I remember when I almost moved up Texas on a reckless approach to life. Best advice, it'll be there for nights and days to visit. Temporary stay, but imminent delay. It's a prominent display. Love's holiday, day to day, operate with an urgency. My currency stored in the nest for emergency. We broadcast currently through your system. Turn it up, cause the background commotion is too much. I'll erupt if I can't stop the molten lava spilling on my property, cause that's crucial conflict. Plenty drama. You can smoke the ganja if you need to be at ease. That ain't my choice, but I remain in peace, even if it kills me.
Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening. This is Homeboy Sandman, and you are presently listening to Quantum Leap Radio on KPFT 90.1 FM Houston. Into the realm.
Can't be complacent with everything we facing. Still remain gracious, even if it kills me. Even if it kills me. Even if it once lived in solitary with a collective effort to bridge the opening between right and real. Crack the seal, non-confidential, classified material. Now expose individuals, redacted. I seen it with my eagle eye reaction. Focus on the passion and the charm, magnetic. I'ma let it fly like cranes in the sky. Had to keep myself busy so I wouldn't be shy no more, alive no more, to get a seat at they work service. But I'd rather build my own and continue soul searching. The verses will give me time to exhale. Tears in my eyes, dirt in my fingernails. Lunch pail and hard hat, let the dollar circulate. When this record rotate, now my dinner plate is full after a hard day at work. Traverse the earth, wordplay expert, even if it kills me. Message from the real me, honesty and skills be the reason that you found me. Even if it kills me, no longer am I drowning in my surroundings, pressure compounding. Even if it kills me, can't be complacent with everything we facing. Still remain gracious, even if it kills me. Even if it kills me.
My circle tight, man, the dot. Through hip and hop, we did a lot. That shit is hot. Sooner or later, there's a hater trying to get your spot. On the real, it's all downhill. Soon as you hit the top, no room for fakeness. Destined for greatness.
Yo, I heard new. You ain't even down.
Stingy about time, so when mine's is wasted, I scroll to your line and erase it. Look, don't need a lot of just need some solid. Each other's crutches, plenty ducats in the wallets. I'm trying to do it big, Chris Wallace. And I'm on my own, don't follow. My boss is very cray, your boss is very Sugar Bridges, your boss is very in the dub, we work in the legendary way. Catch me searching for a real love, Mary J. Your little crook stay put, you might miss a breath. My crew shoot you in your foot and won't miss a step. Between the new and old school, there's a disconnect. It's cool to disagree, but dude, don't ever disrespect. Your little crook stay put, you might miss a breath. My crew shoot you in your foot and won't miss a step. Between the new and old school, there's a disconnect. It's cool to disagree, but dude, don't ever disrespect.
You can't touch me, my homies in the field like rugby. Cool in the pocket, don't rush me. Share the Henny with the squadron, then the bubbly get the poppin'. No facade, we hard like David Goggins. Ain't no fake love around me. We locked in like the county. You fall, we pick you up like bounty. We all gon' ball. Julius Randle, pearl handle, leave your ashes on the mantle. Team stick together, adhesive. Stay on some G. That fake love, nah, that's that weak. Am I my brother's keeper? Yes, I am. Gotta admit, I see my clique and see how blessed I am. If every nigga in your clique is rich, your clique is rugged. No one will fall, cause everyone will be each other's crutches. We roll together like a pack of Dutchess. I'm hands on, won't nobody touch us. Let's go.
Your little crook stay put, you might miss a breath. My crew shoot you in your foot and won't miss a step. Between the new and old school, there's a disconnect. It's cool to disagree, but dude, don't ever disrespect.
Anger is a fuel that can only burn so long before it burns a hole in my soul, and then my soul's gone. Holding on, white knuckles in the cold dawn. Fold along the perforations when I Voltron. Find myself within the darkness of some old songs, and they still carry weight with me. transforming ancient grief to razor reins of blades and sheep. And on peripheries, the shadow of this crater creeps. Facing beasts within myself that I am running from. All the things that never grew and left the stunted slumped. What's done is done, and the tapes never cease to play back again and again and again and again and again and again, and I hate that. Cement mixer where the concrete made is trapping me, asphyxiated by the way it pours so rapidly. Misery loves company. I bought sledgehammer stock. Examine lost beyond whatever any camera's caught, and that's drop.
No more.
Drop it, can't stop it. Beat it up like a rocket. We kill you with both of them hands with a sledgehammer. Drop it, can't stop it. Beat it up like a rocket. We kill you with both of them hands with a sledgehammer.
When I drop, better watch for the oxygen mask. Oops, there goes the cap and pressure when I'm rocking it past. Won't stash the weapon to rack, passive aggressive when I rap. The forever student factor, a maximum effort in his math. It's been a batch of years since I learned how to place the word. Started basic at first, now I'm basically tracing the earth, facing the dirt. How soon the mighty fall again? A little pick-me-up, courtesy of humility. Withdrawal begins. And if I'm feeling great or terrible, it all depends on such a tiny shift within my life. It's squalor's trench, a knowledge wrench thrown into the ways of the daily givens. Ignorance is bliss, but my brain contains a major vision. Performative is celebrated and a change is hidden. Or is it major prison, dancing in the cage so rigid? Creative bars that I can bend around and make it work. Do I wanna stay in this place, or just escape the earth? So Uncle Fester, thanks for handing me this rocket ship. Blasted well beyond the launcher pad of docile awkwardness. Uncle Fester, thanks for handing me this rocket ship. Blasted well beyond the launcher pad of docile awkwardness.
Drop it, can't stop it. Beat it up like a rocket. We kill you with both of them hands with a sledgehammer. Drop it, can't stop it. Beat it up like a rocket. We kill you with both of them hands with a sledgehammer. 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 Sledgehammer.
You better stop. You better stop. Praise the Lord.
I'm down, but I ain't down and out. I let the doubters doubt. I won't be counted out, and that I am proud about. They all think they that guy with their can of beer open, thinking they fly, but they landing gear broken. They push all in for a chance of success, but will they answer the calling if it means dancing with death? With what my eyes have witnessed, you wouldn't trust your voice. Sky's the limit, but how many clouds you must destroy? Be aware of the ones that dab you and hug. They draw you in close for the knife in the back of your lungs. My winning energy, the adrenaline's contagious. They still celebrate my wins when they lose, and it's outrageous. I be knowing they trying to line me to shoot me. Truthfully, their eyes is overflowing with cruelty, but they salute me. They pretend to be bosses, they'll never be benefit. Even if they genetically altered, they still imposters. Ouch. Stone walls, marble the floors. Y'all trying to build your house out of particle board. My crew of good fellas move stellar, while my booze mood be grooving on Cruella. I'll tell ya, ecstasy I have you wanting to bone every bimbo, but you can't if that coochie smells like sweaty gym clothes. You hit the strip club, throw your whole pay away in a day. You need to think, bro. Pensions and 401ks. Every plate ain't big enough for us all to eat, so I step out the way and let my brothers have a feast. They sleeping on me like they on that fentanyl patch. I've been taking L's, I double down and get it all back. Artificial intelligence like the Tin Man with no heart in it. For your art to be official, your soul must be a part of it. Got it out the mud, now the SUV got mud flaps. Big rims, no hubcaps. KO1 with a love tap.
Master of disguise, staying out the public eye. Don't blink twice, it's Lazarus with a disastrous surprise. Gaining traction, it's how I ride. Always ready for action.
putting my rations on the side. Passion won't subside, holding it down for the tribe. We keep it live 365. Don't just survive, I thrive. This cat's got 9 lives. Wine and dine your wives. Felines are in line for the vibes. You're lying with what you're trying to describe. It's pie in the sky and that's amore. I'ma take my piece of the pizza. Take what's mine like Chichen Itza. I teach the preacher you can keep your future. Don't cheat the teacher. Life's a beach and I'm just trying to reach her. A special creature. Depth of technique like the Mona Lisa. From Atlanta to Rome to Ibiza. Cooler demeanor, but I'm fueling the heater. Not an apostle like Peter, truly a leader like Julius Caesar. Build my empire, a brick at a time. Always inspired, turning grapes into wine. Reaching higher, if you search then you'll find. I never tire. Ancient Roman design, built my empire. A brick at a time, always inspired. Turning grapes into wine, reaching higher. If you search then you'll find. I never tire. Ancient Roman design. Smooth as chrome, durable like Roman limestone. I stretch the time zones, mind's blown. Straight from the sky's throne, here comes the cyclone. Aurora roaring out the lioness. Check collecting like the IRS. With rhymes I impress. Every bar carved out with tireless depth. No quiet steps, got the high finesse. Cutthroat, who might go fire next? I progress, rise higher than the pilots get. Line for line, I'm aligned with the flyer set. I'm a threat, but I'm not even trying yet. Quiet cap, still shake the ground like a giant step. The Pantheon still standing, landing hits on their enemies. Winning battles over centuries, powered by divine energies. Writing turn to weaponries, I'm defining destinies. From the east to the west of the seas, never get the best of me. Build my empire, a brick at a time. Always inspired, turning grapes into wine. Reaching higher, if you search then you'll find. I never tire. Ancient Roman design, built my empire. A brick at a time, always inspired. Turning grapes into wine, reaching higher. If you search then you'll find. I never tire. Ancient Roman design.
Quantum Leap Radio, KPFT Houston, 90.1 FM in HD2, worldwide at kpft.org/listen under the HD2 link. 89.5 in Galveston, 91.7 in Huntsville. Let's run down what we played in the first set of your Quantum Leap. We started with this week's Rewind Review again. Comes from Paul Wall and Terminology. Their album Start, Finish, Repeat came out in 2023. You want to know what we thought about that album? You go to the Quantum Leap Radio page on Facebook or go to digiwax.com. We played Talk About It. After that, you heard the infamous Amadeus with Across the Sky. After that, Jewelers Roll with Garland of Letters. New Live in the Mix 2026, DJ Mirage and Louis Menace featuring Edo, Flea Lord, and AZ with Bass Out the Fortress. After that, more New Live in the Mix 2026, Status the Marlboro Man featuring Just Allah and Crooked Hood with In the End. Then Snoop Dogg featuring Canopy with No Ticket Needed. That is New Live in the Mix 2026. That was from Snoop Dogg's latest album, 10 Till Midnight, which is a very dope album. He's putting out albums very consistently, but because there's so much and it's happening, like it's hard to really appreciate him, man. But we're gonna come back to Snoop. After that, you heard Leif Erikson with Even If It Kills Me. Then some more New Live in the Mix 2026 from Duck Seed Music, Don't Ever Disrespect Me. After that, Sankofa with Sledgehammer, Rocket Ship. Then you heard Benefit with Cruel Eyes. After that, you heard and are hearing Satiro with Ancient Roman Design. Now, Dopico Jones is out on secret missions. I hope I said that at the top of the show, because I'm so used to saying her name. I probably didn't. So again, shout out to everybody who was waiting to hear from Dopico Jones. I'm sorry if I said the wrong thing at the top. Please stay with us. Please stay with us. Don't leave. She'll be back next week, all right? So shout out to Dopico Jones. Now, something that won't be back, people. If you're living here in the city of Houston, we've had somewhat of an institution when it comes to a certain record store. In that record store chain is called Soundwaves. And I say chain, but it was a chain at one point. Soundwaves was where you got your music. If you were a music file, if you were an audiophile, you more than likely went to Soundwaves. There were plenty across the city at one point. I mean, to the point to where I remember kind of being shocked when I would roam the city and see a sound waves in certain areas. Like, oh, I thought it was the main one. There was one on if you're not here in the city of Houston, I'll kind of explain it. But there was one on South Main. That was kind of like the main hub. You know, when I mean main hub, that was what I mean is like that's the one that just a lot of people used to congregate to. It used to be in a shopping center in like this kind of corner, and then it was moved across South Main to an old. It used to be an Eckert's. Eckert's was an old. Kind of like a Walgreens, CVS, and I believe it might have been even a Walgreens, but the Walgreens closed down, and Soundwaves had that spot over there for a good number of years. And then there was the Montrose one, which I believe, and I didn't know this until this past week. Shout out to Craig D. Lindsay. He has an awesome article in Houston Culture, which you can read online. The Montrose one, I believe, is the first. Well, no, it's not the first. It was. Well, no, it was. It was the first record store that also sold surfing gear. So I didn't know this past week. Again, shout out to Craig D. Lindsay, that the owner, Jeff Spargo, he started the Soundwaves chain close to, I want to say Hobby Airport. From what it was, and then he was selling records there, and then he, for his love of surfing, decided to combine the surfing gear and music, and created the one on Montrose. But with that, there were stores all across Houston at one point, and then they died out. And the last one left was the one on Montrose. And I'm gonna be honest, I don't even know how it lasted this long, because with the digital distribution of music, it shut down a lot of physical copies, and with that, the stores that sell those physical copies were dying out. And so that's kind of what happened to Soundwaves within the last 12 years. And as of last week, the last remaining Soundwaves, which is the one on Montrose, closed, man. So I just want to give a big up to Soundwaves. It held a lot of us down. I remember that's the reason why I currently have an Operation Doomsday from MF Doom. The original Fondulum copy is because I went to that Soundwaves on Montrose and I had them order it. That was the dope thing about Soundwaves, is like, if they did not have something in the store, you could literally get them to order it to come to the store. Even if it was just one copy, you could just tell them, and they, you wait maybe about a week, and then they would have it for you, man. It was an awesome thing, and it's it's something you kind of took for granted while it was happening. But when you think back on the process of just going into the store, meeting people, I said in the article that Craig D. Lindsay put out that one of the reasons why even Quantum Leap Radio is on right now is because of a show called 12-Inch Sub, and I've talked about this plenty of times. It came on KTRU. Shout out to J. Kim, aka DJ Theory, who ran that. And I remember, after that show went off in '99, I held on to those tapes. I still listen to those tapes now. They're all digitized. But I remember maybe about 4 or 5 years later, I was in the Montrose Soundwaves, and I heard a voice, and that voice was DJ Theory. And I was like, hey, did you used to have a show called 12-Inch Sub? And he was like, yeah. And I was like, Theory. And so it was just moments like that a lot of people would have. You would meet artists there. I met Blind Rob and Devin the Dude of the Odd Squad at the one on Gessner. I remember the Little Brother did an in-store about 20 years ago for the Minstrel Show. I was able to meet them. There's actually a picture of that. But I mean, it's just many moments that happened with Soundwaves. I remember one time way back, this is like 99, and this is when I was just getting used to like driving, and I wasn't really driving across town. And I remember I drove all the way to the one on South Main, and I picked up this mix called Hip Hop Independence Day, right? And it was, as I got it, I think I got part 1, and when I got home, listened to part 1, I was like, oh man, I need part 2, which was right next to it. I could have bought it, but I didn't really know. And I literally got back in the car, drove right back over there, and got part 2. And understand, I'm like I'm on the other side of the city, man. So again, it's just moments like that, man. So shout out to Sound Waves, and shout out to everyone who has those memories there. We would not have Boom Bap DJ Premier if it wasn't for the Sound Waves on South Main. There's a story behind that. We can get into it one day. We're gonna get back into the music. It's Quantum Leap Radio, KPFT Houston, 90.1 FM in HD2, worldwide at kpft.org/listen under the HD2 link, 89.5 in Galveston, 91.7 in Huntsville. We'll be back.
Crazy situation, if it ain't one thing, it's another.
All dressed in black like we secret agents.
Girl, we could play secret agents. All dressed in black like we secret agents.
Boy, we can play secret agents all dressed in black.
Girl, we could play secret agents.
All dressed in black.
My microphone's my samurai sword. Back room to Tommy Man's, ass on the floor. Sake in my cup, Laura's so infamous. Enjoy the moment, everything is limitless. She entered the room like a stimulus package. She dropped me a note, it said something in Spanish like
Por favor, queda conmigo en Vallecas.
Right by the hotel inside the discoteca, there's an attendant in the bathroom. His name is Juan Pablo. He has a tattoo above his left eye of El Diablo. He has a treasure map of El Dorado. All this running around has made me mucho cansado. This got me feeling real skeptical. She's sitting by the bar, mamma mia, what a spectacle. But I'm a gentleman, Gangsta P raised me real respectable. She was serving a Bloody Mary with some sort of vegetable, questionable.
Dressed in black like we secret agents.
Girl, we could play secret agents. All dressed in black like we secret agents.
Boy, we can play secret agents all dressed in black.
Girl, we could play secret agents.
All dressed in black.
So I approached her, and I had to ask, excuse me, miss, is this all a prank? She laughed, very nonchalantly, ran her fingers through my hair. She flirting, daunting, mysterious, haunting, wanting, 12 rounds of boxing, exhausting, but I'm intrigued and intoxicated by her perfume. We the only ones left, all alone in this room. Boom. The tension's escalating, temperatures elevating, archaeology of the mind, we both excavating. She rubbing her leg on mine, oh what a time, the drinks keep on flying, I've lost track of time, I'm dizzy, pulled out my Tom Ford turtle shell lenses, that's when I asked her name in a series of questions. She blew me a kiss, was she the devil or an angel sent from heaven?
Dressed in black like we secret agents.
Girl, we could play secret agents. All dressed in black like we secret agents.
Boy, we can play secret agents all dressed in black.
Girl, we could play secret agents.
All dressed in black.
I'm just traveling, looking out the train's glass, letting my thoughts wander and letting my brain rest. It's the same stress, the writings for meditation. Compared to myself by simply showing better patience. We're dialed in, but looking for a better station. They tell me to live in the moment, spend it instead of saving. I'm just spaced out, my thoughts are scattered, and I'm still trying to prove early on with hip hop that Boston mattered. I'm far from average, but I grind like I'm unknown. All it takes is one rhyme to shine, make your funds grow. At least that's what they say. Choose a business model. For me, it's the red or blue, and which pill to swallow. Come tomorrow when the shiny suit is antiquated. Who's the judge, the critic, or the hand that painted? You stand to profit when you be yourself with no facade. Your soul will thrive when you're driven with your focus high.
Daydreaming way too long. Wonder where the time has gone. Wonder where the time has gone. Daydreaming way too long. Wonder where the time has gone. Wonder where the time has gone.
The Audubon vibes got me feeling so alive. The sun is on my back, just thinking in the ride. I'm looking for solutions that I'll definitely find. Always listening to music, writing lyrics in the mind. I throw it in reverse, other words I'll rewind. If I catch myself slipping up and falling back behind, accelerating lately, getting back up on the grind. The gas tank's full, so relax, feeling fine. These beautiful days, they always keep me in a vibe. Enjoy it while you can, it doesn't last, can't deny. We always need balance So we're digging deep inside, looking around for something special, but there's nothing here to hide. Forgetting all the whys, looking into the mirror and staring into these eyes. Can't believe what I'm seeing, it's looking like a disguise. Wanna keep it 100, I'm done with all of the lies. Finding a little peace before I reach my demise.
Daydreaming way too long. Wonder where the time has gone. Wonder where the time has gone.
That was daydreaming way too long.
It's always we always think that you better watch your face when we ride through. We beat cats like cases when we
No
slide
music,
through.
huh? Good thing I remembered to bring along some music of my own.
If you want that, son, you can get it. You better watch your face when we ride through. We beat cats like cases when we slide through. Serve the biscuits quick like a drive-through. If you want that, son, you can get it. Hopped out the whip, got a swag going, got a stack on deck. I'm feeling gorgeous.
Do something else!
Haters sick, yeah, they so the nauseous that I keep a top 5 with me like the bench warmers. Summertime in the club, the month of August. Front seat, all cheeks, the honest. They slick talking. What wanted problems is baby mama thick like a pot of porridge. Got wavy quick, then shorty came down and started poking my. What you do? No protection, I'm not talking condoms. Me and Trav in the middle of Gotham. Let's go. Homie sized up to get up. Straight to the jaw. Now what? What up? Acting crazy. Sort of made. Steve Nash, quick release, caught the fade. You better watch your face when we ride through. We beat cats like cases when we slide through. Serve the biscuits quick like a drive-through. If you want that, son, you can get it. You better watch your face when we ride through. We beat cats like cases when we slide through. Serve the biscuits quick like a drive-through. If you want that, son, you can get it. Benchmarks and spots is where we get back. Rappers start copying styles that don't respect that. Cover charge, we try to get in free. Like, what's up? You trying to tax, you don't know I MC? And this line is kinda long, I've been smoking this blunt. I tuck half behind my ear till I'm close to the front. Got inside, got a drink checked around the place. I lit my L back up, landed down by the stage to the seat. Gave a dab, paid in cash, we chillin'. Shorties all around us, got them stacked to the ceiling. Clicked up, feeling rich, what? Never gon' switch up. See the crooked looks, need to fix up, yo. These guys staring like he knows us and need some. If he pops off, for real, it's gonna be some. Homie jumped up and stood for the beat. Led Carter with a 2-piece, put him to sleep. Jeez.
Am the magnificent. Yeah, a shot of Glenlivet in 10 minutes. Shorty want that hard rock, not lit biscuits. Want that bodyguard to cover her back entrance. Cause the crowd's getting wild and the track's relentless. Facts getting stacks, move back so you can see the forest from the trees, looking please. Going up in flames, who's to blame? But you still looking at me like the game's still the same. These lanes are wannabes that wanna see what it's like in the shoes of a G. Keep talking that talk, soon you can see. Cause life has a funny way of evening the odds. Even with your entourage, you could be eaten by the squad. Beaten by your mob, it's a cycle as things revolve. And switch places like it's musical chairs. Dissolve contracts and contacts, no traces when it's combat. The ComStat data track means they aware. The moment that you made contact, flags were in the air. A 15-year penalty, life will catch up eventually. Prepare for the future when you through with the past. Cause they both can't exist in the same place. The same race we run, stay conditioned on the 50-yard dash. There's no safe place to make mistakes, this is your ass. If you forfeit, you lost it. Decisions that last can lead to alternate endings to your story's rough draft. Another page is written, now a new edition. They look for contradictions in this composition, but can't find the flaws in the laws, just as competition. And they're reading comprehension, but it's not to mention lost on a mission behind enemy lines.
What's going on, y'all? This is Vaughn P from the almighty Tanya Morgan, and right now you're listening to Quantum Leap Radio on KPFT 90.1 FM Houston. Yeah.
on the grind, digging but unable to find the hidden treasure. Buried deep within is the shine. You feel the pressure, extra sensory for the mind. Notice the texture of the fabric and its royal design. Lost on a mission behind enemy lines, getting forced into submission, seeing justice ain't blind. And you're not innocent until proven guilty is filthy. Lost on a mission behind enemy lines, getting forced into submission, seeing justice ain't blind. And you're not innocent until proven guilty is filthy. Lost on a mission behind enemy lines, getting forced into submission, seeing justice ain't blind. And you're not innocent until proven guilty is filthy.
Yo, providing diss rap services, I done hit the scene. I write a sick ass verse and y'all bite it your jeans. I rise to get that work and no time to sit and dream. It's like I'm trying to kidnap Kermit, my grind's to get the green. Him and me, we the illest team since the illest team. Women scream when they see them winners winning. Ching, ching, ching. If you ain't hip to this, you're a missing teen. Spit supreme, these kids are more simple witted than Mr. Bean. Your wifey shows love for the libertine. She fawns over me cause I drive that dome nuts like a Krispy Kreme. Dying to hump, I'm convinced the chick is a freaking fiend. She said I am the one like she's lifting lyrics from Billie Jean. A real MC, I commence a beating to smithereens. Your script's so indifferent, it's as if you're speaking for Philistines. I kick flavor that's more in demand than vanilla beans. Compete with no way for performance enhances, my whiz is clean. Yo, this a legendary hit, super cold. November to February, you should know. Yo, this a legendary hit, Dookie Bros, no adult contemporary. Hey yo, this a legendary hit, super cold. November to February, you should know. Yo, this a legendary hit, Dookie Bros, no adult contemporary.
Yeah, look up at the sky, it's a bird, it's a plane. Nah, it's Cheyenne Franny dropping turds on these lames. The pen and pad be our weapons and our words be the stains. We murder every last beat and then we burn the remains. Ashes to ashes, only earning this game is what we do to get respect instead of personal gain. Shovel the shoot and travel through the worst of terrains. Uncovered the gift and now you're throwing dirt on our names. I love this shit, get a surge from the hate. How you flourishing while birds lurk and chirp from the cage. These hermits are strange, learning when they swerve in our lane. We're quick to serve and leave them cursing like they're surfing the waves. Pushing buttons like reversing in play. Jerks for what it's worth, we know it hurts them to say. The verses that we birth work the same as the 20 gauge. Kurt Cobain turning straight, merge with brain, perfect aim.
Yo, this a legendary hit, super cold. November to February, you should know. Yo, this a legendary hit, Dookie Bros, no adult contemporary. Hey yo, this a legendary hit, super cold. November to February, you should know. Yo, this a legendary hit, Dookie Bros, no adult contemporary.
May you wake up tomorrow as a G.O.D. I pray you never see sorrow, so sorry you'll never be every day. The angels from above be blessing me, directing me while I step free into my destiny. Soul, never been so heavenly, so 77 with the melody. So folks heavenly wet them with the weaponry. Ever since 17, I knew that I would never leave. Plus I believe I can breathe, eternal I rock 365 degrees in my circle. I jot everything between mountain and seas. In my journal I got heaven and hell, asking for seats to rehearsals. Not to mention my recitals, my rivals have reached the finals, but never ceased the title against Michael. The angel, the air, the fire, the fighter. The higher the mind goes, my mind goes higher. The Messiah that will never expire, build a flyer, BL the flyest of all. Plus I was carved in the likeness of God, I got soul.
I'ma hit you with the words that'll make your soul vibe.
From the soul, y'all.
I'ma hit you with the words that'll make your soul vibe.
And it's so unusual.
I woke up today and I was blue, no E, thinking without my ink pen would I be OG? I've been all around the world with fly girls making money. Still there's something that they couldn't take from me. Souls, never been broke or sold separately. Everything I ever wrote floated like a bumblebee. Every time that we connect is ivory and ebony on 73 keys, strings so incredibly. Heaven speaks to me when I write. Could be the beat, or it could be the Lord Jesus Christ telling me to be a G.O.D. In red ink, my head sinks just thinking about the route to be free. Will I be sacrificed for my beliefs? I believe I can fly, and I don't need to be high. It's just a preference. More leverage to look God eye to eye. Why am I the wise guy with the blindfold? They unfold my blinds, I kept my eyes closed, cause I know time don't wait for no man. And no man, this is not a slow jam. Just because a grown man got a lot of soul.
Hey, what's good? This is Slim Kid Trey, original Far Side member, and we're listening to Quantum Leap Radio, KPFT 90.1 FM Houston. Let's go.
What exile for press blue stylist heavens and what blue stylist heavens and what exile for blue stylist heavens and what exile for president.
Classes in session, just catching these lessons, quotes and legends, so we didn't listen to game giving. Never take a ball off, learn how to spar dog, study Bezos and Buffett. Before you sign, discuss it, don't be no puppet. Power plays, kingly ways, soak the sun's rays, melanated. So I come in peace, but pack a piece to spray. If the First Amendment violated, utilize the second mind, the wisest weapon. Recognize your brethren, guided by the goddess. The boomer man, overstanding self, health is wealth. It's okay to make that call and ask for help.
New music, huh? Good thing I remembered to bring along some music of my own.
Avoid the topic, common sense logic. Before the capital, the fiat, dollar bills that we got. Less value than the property. Planting pots on your own plot. Buying black, giving back. Pyramid, building that. Generational wealth to the ceiling crack. Big facts.
Life can offer a lot of opportunities, but you gotta be open. Just do you, and everything will be alright in the end. Prioritize health over wealth. And be kind to everyone on your road.
Through all the love and the Hollywood talk, all the haters apart, the angels and demons I steadily fought. Through my eyes it gets quite deceiving to even see when someone is genuine when reaching my achievements. Friend or foe, state your biz. If you feel I'm standoffish, believe it, that's exactly what it is. Both sides wanna see you win. Remember y'all, one of them sides will pray for your downfall to lose it all. The rap game ain't nothing nice, especially when your soul is the sacrifice. All this work for what? Why you celebrating? You don't own your master, start regulating. To control your destiny and your fate. This should be quite obvious for all that you create. Go and get it, solidify your spot and make history. Walk with your angels and give demons their misery.
You gotta stay focused on your own happiness. That is the exact road to success and self-love. Not every day will be amazing, so in the end, we gotta learn how to surf the waves of life.
I fade away sometimes, so hard to say if I could live inside this mind of mine. I can't decide if I should leave this all behind or ride. I swear this life is like a form of fucking suicide, and I'm alone in this I find, growing tired of it. Plan on taking what they owe me, so it's now or nothing. Wasn't bluffing when I said I could amount to something. No assumption, I could sense it would soon be coming. It was seen the times arrive, witness while I rise. I could see that some despise, it was no surprise. Either way you recognize, and that's all I need. Jealousy breeze, hating I invited, please. I wanna be the one to break you in your tired dream, the one to shake up the entire industry. I mean, it's in my genes and it seems that I'm here to stay. Either way I raise hell to my dying day, if I may.
Yo, I heard new, this. You ain't even down. Wish I knew what I know now. Oh God. Crash, coming. Slow down when you hit the ground running. Do something else! Do something else! That's it! That's all we want! Do something else! Holy
I did it for the grills, for the meals, $100 bills. How you feel, nigga? That's how you feel. Want the deal?
that feeling not satisfied. A youngin' hypnotized about a life that he fantasized. Eyes wide for money and fame, so we strategize. Only answer he knows to stop being mad inside. Mansion and millions, the only thing he romanticize. Seems like the only solution to make him gratified. If you're not talking money, stop talking and stand aside. Guess the affirmation worked, watch how he stand with pride. But soon realize not everything's how it's advertised. Yeah, 80 miles per hour, still thought we was fine. 100 miles per hour, we crossing the line. Crash test dummies, all or nothing, still caught in the mind. Left him in the dust, thought I left all problems behind.
Slow down, wish I knew what I know now. Oh God. Crash, coming. Slow down, you can ground running.
I did it for the thrills, for the meals, $100 bills. How you feel?
That's how you feel.
Yeah. No thoughts about the slumps, funds only, no trauma dumps. The most therapeutic feeling, watching those commas come until it all change. Something is testing you. You let them get the best of you and then left the rest of you. Heard it all before, not choosing yourself. How you find wealth and then start losing yourself. Yeah, seen this before. All in my element, all for the hell of it. Rain, sleet, or snow. If you know, then you know she tiptoe on the flow and go where the money go. Go. 80 miles per hour, still thought we was fine. 100 miles per hour, we crossing the line. Crash test dummies, all or nothing, still caught in the bind. Left him in the dust, thought I left all problems behind.
Wish I knew what I know now. Oh God. Crash, coming. Slow down when you hit the ground running.
Yeah, easy.
Quantum Leap Radio, KPFT Houston, 90.1 FM in HD2, worldwide at kpft.org/listen under the HD2 link, 89.5 in Galveston, 91.7 in Huntsville. Let's run down what we played in that last set. We started with 80 Empire. Secret Agents was the name of that. After that, M. Dot featuring Core and Burner with Daydreaming. Then Travesty, The Lazy MC, and Lindor with Strip Club Saga. That is new live in the mix 2026. Yazid Divine after that with Behind Enemy Lines. Dookie Bros with No AC. Then Blue in Exile with Soul Unusual. That's from their latest album, Time Heals Everything, which came out 2 weeks ago. So make sure you go and check that Blue in Exile album out. It is very dope. After that, some new live in the mix 2026 from Dope Sasquatch featuring Rex, Finian St. Obear II. I always know him as Sean Don. Shout out to Sean Don. And Flex the Anti-Hero with Resilient Accolades. After that, you heard Black Milk with Crash Test Dummy. That is what you're hearing in the background. That is new live in the mix 2026. So it looks like Black Milk will be coming out with an album soon. I've heard about 3 tracks. They've all been dope, man. And, you know, his last album that came out, I believe that was 2022 or 2024. One of them. I just remember it was one of my favorite albums of that year. So shout out to Black Milk, man. And, you know, we look forward to seeing what he has coming up. And what was that? That was 2022 when that came out. What was the name of that album? I believe it was called not Black Hole Sunrise. What was the name of that record? Everybody Good. That was the name of it. Everybody Good. Shout out to Black Milk. Now, also, you want to make sure we're good. I believe we're in a pledge drive. If not, like Dope Code Jones will always tell you, it is a perpetual pledge drive. Meaning, listen, no matter where you are right now, if you're listening live or on the archive or on the app, which is crazy because if you're listening on the app, if you just simply put your thumb over there to where it says donate, click on that. Yeah, just click right on that where it says donate. And it's going to take you to where you can donate on behalf of Quantum Leap Radio, but for KPFT. Again, remember, we are not terrestrial radio. We are not a podcast, okay? We are on FM. This show is currently, right now, if you're listening live, you're listening on the HD2 side. If you're not listening live and you're on the radio dial, you're probably up very late right now. Shout out to my up late listeners from 1 a.m. to 3 a.m. on a Thursday morning. We see you. And hopefully you hear us. But you know, we got to keep this up, man. We got to keep the signal going for the digital signal. We got to keep the signal going for the analog signal. We got to keep these things going, and it's only done by listener-sponsored help. So that's why we always have these pledge drives, and we ask that you help us, and specifically make sure if you're helping Quantum Leap Radio, you put our name down so they'll know where it's coming from and why this donation is happening. All right, so make sure you do that. Donate on behalf of Quantum Leap Radio. Now, this past week, we want to give a big shout out to Nas. Nas moves very quiet. He's very quiet with his moves, man. You just look up and things are happening, and he's also like putting out good music. Like to me, Nas is in this renaissance, you know, where it's just like I have nothing but respect. It's what I, expected during the 2000s with Nas. You know, good music, like not trying to worry about outside listeners, like just, taking care of the core fans, doing the best that you can, and just allowing that moss to build on that rock, man. But this past week, Nas was a part of the first casino in New York City to be open, and I know there was rumors of this, and not even rumors, there was talks of this last year, and I remember they were saying Jay-Z might open one in Times Square, and Nas was working on something, but it seems Nas has beat everyone to the punch, at least in terms of rappers being involved with this, and this casino is opening. I don't know the name of the casino, but it is in NYC, and it's the first. For those that don't know, there is no casinos in New York City. People usually drive to Atlantic City, which is in the state of New Jersey, to go and gamble. So, shout out to Nas for bringing that economy there. And, if you're in the NYC area and you feel like making some bets, you can always stop by. I don't know the name of this, and I know I'm kind of dumbing out. I'm trying to see if I can get the name of this thing. I just know it's in New York City. Shout out to everybody in New York. If you're here in Houston, if you're around the world, it's going to take us a while to get there, and we'll know what it is once we get there. So big up to Nas, man. Now also, I want to say this too. The weather here, if you're here in the city of Houston, I know it feels weird because we're in the month of May already, people. Can you believe that? We're already in the month of May. And yesterday was like 67 degrees in Houston, which I have to think is a record, because by the time we hit May, it's off to the races when it comes to the heat. And it was definitely feeling like that during the week. It's not feeling like that today. It actually feels a little nice, depending on where you are. Hopefully it's not raining on your head. Yesterday it rained heavily, so hopefully everybody is good. But I'm not mad at a little bit of a breeze here in May. So hopefully you are enjoying that if you're here in the city of Houston. And also yesterday was I should say a couple of days ago, I want to say this, big up to Count Bass D. Count Bass D, for those who don't know, out of Nashville, Tennessee. He dropped an album called Dwight Spits, and it just so happened I wanted to listen to this album, put it in the car, and was listening on Thursday. And when I get home, shout out to my man Ultramag7. If you haven't followed him, make sure you follow him. He's always posting up songs where he's just splicing together, old television shows and cartoons. And he did one for Count Bass D off of Dwight Spits on the same day that I happened to just be listening to this in the car. I kid you not. And he was posting it up because that album came out back in 2002, April 30th. And that was the day I just so happened to listen, man. So I'm just, shout out to the universe. I just wanted to say that, man. But shout out to Count Bass D as well. All right. We're going to get back into the music. It's Quantum Leap Radio, KPFT Houston, 90.1 FM and HD2. Worldwide at kpft.org/listen under the HD2 link. 89.5 in Galveston and 91.7 in Huntsville. Let's get into some new music right now. Okay, stay tuned. Yeah.
I heard that new. You ain't even down.
First album, I was rocking red, gold, and green. Head to toe, got 'em asking what the motive means. Are you a Rasta? Do you smoke weed, dog? I smoke mics daily and I wash it back with Ovaltine. Yeah, and don't think that we ain't noticing that formulaic flow you recycle for the mobile stream. To my peers who stay hungry and not acting thirsty, who only be themselves, that's a noble thing. Perceive what the beat is conveying, like a rhyme and graffiti. Do you see what I'm saying? Yeah, that's how we be betraying, like a rhyme and graffiti. You can see what I'm saying. Yeah, we got red, we got blue. Us O-side kids, some of us had to choose. So I began adopting the kick drum, but now we vote for president. I'm back to the same two options to pick from. I feel pride when the side get promotion, but truthfully that's only one side of the ocean. We got gang life and turf wars, but this the old homeboy, half the city push a surfboard. Perceive what the beat is conveying, like a rhyme and graffiti. Do you see what I'm saying? Yeah, that's how we be betraying, like a rhyme and graffiti. You can see what I'm saying. Yeah, cash rules everything around me. Green is the money, the means of our drowning, which means we the stereotype. Your tax bracket is attractive, cause socially we think it be an aerial flight. Yeah, the various strikes at self-worth due to net worth. That be the scariest type. That disparity will carry us right to compensate with the pursuit to be buried in likes. And y'all got some temerity when you dare to be the heresy police, when you're barely right. Ousted Osteen, but then boasting on your blessings. Every track, homeboy, that's prosperity light. Yeah, perceive what the beat is conveying, like a rhyme and graffiti. Do you see what I'm saying? Yeah, that's how we be betraying, like a rhyme and graffiti. You can see what I'm saying. Yeah.
We painted language. It's a museum. We paint arrangements. Do you see them?
Hey yo.
We painted language. It's a museum.
Hey yo, hey yo, hey yo.
We paint arrangements.
Come on. Yeah, earth tones, they reject them and neglect them. Toss them aside, eject them to corrections. But if you check within my section, you'll see every color here reflected in the spectrum. Yeah, see I'm fan with good white folks who taught me good beer, good cheese, and good white jokes. Who psycho golf, who play tennis. When I couldn't stand strong, they would offer me spinach. I got peeps from Taiwan, got peeps from Indo, got peeps from Saigon. Filipinos who serve with a platoon beater. Aunties, uncles serving me the lumpia. Brother Caboose, he showed no reservations to bring me on tour for shows on reservations. All the brown, especially Mexican. One love from a family of black excellence.
Good morning, welcome to CBSBaltimore.com and First Warning Weather, and welcome to the first day of summer. New season began at 12:24 a.m. Started out quite sunny here in the metro.
Crabs on the table, the vibes are like the griller. 12 o'clock boys, they riding and got a wheel up. Outside with it, we clean and wash the whip up. New sights is over the face with no stick-ups. Good day in Baltimore corners, they pick a Vic up. Lines from the barber, the ladies jockey that did up. Good conversation with fam, we link the click up. Energy is Bluetooth, making the love sync up. The pictures that I'm giving are positives, what I think of, yeah. Put your thoughts in a good place, breathe easy. Even giving truth in the young squeezies. Trying to keep you from being boldy and seeing Levy. Poetry I'm providing better than on the TV. The way in which I'm feeling with this and I want it weekly. Lord, believe me, you're unfortunate completely. I never let a story, a stigma to go defeat me.
Riding all around, vibing to the sound. Hold my city down, rolling on key highway.
Doors and the screen open. Soundtrack the ride, see the lights in slow motion. Slide past the harbor, no speeding and straight coasting. Park bench, Federal Hill, we see the yachts float. Put the gas in the air, yeah. No pig strolling. If you vision all of my words, and it's a dope moment. Views that I'm giving the balcony off the bygone. Reminiscent memories, vivid off of the days gone. Unify my people from east to west, and we way strong. Check. It's a bit of a flex to it. Summertime jazz fest, water right next to it. Ownership is gangster, the wave in the next movement. I love it here. I can take my pen and go retool it. Talk be funny when we adding the truth to it. Word to God speaking, you is really the truth to it. This the way I see it, and I'm giving a boost to it.
Riding all around, vibing to the sound. Hold my city down, going on key highway.
by the shutters. Thumbing the Quran with a Jesus piece in the duffel. Duck down alumni, I got signed cause of ruckus. With a bowl of Apple Jacks in my living room. Sights on a condo with a pookie to get us through. He said it himself, I follow suit like an interview. The neighbors throwing hands upstairs made the ceiling move. My crib was 18F by the incinerator. When Brenda had a baby, my crush wanted to imitate her. Same way we saw preacher kids turned into gator. Same way that I could put your fave on a ventilator. I purify all of this and still reroute to where the break's at. Heaven in a Ferrero, chocolate tie shrink wrap. In front of the school, blowing beaties out the pink pack. Outgrew the bracelet, had the extra link that devoted for me and mine the way you know it.
Yo, check this out. This is DJ Premier, representing everything that's real, and you're checking out Quantum Leap Radio on KPFT 90.1 FM, H-Town. You know what it is. Let's get it.
Me and mine until it's over. Run back for me and mine, shoulder to shoulder. Run back, keep that in mind. You can chalk it up to 718 kid, but raised on Willie Burger energy. So abstract rap won't ever interest me. Pressure bust pipes and bubbles, and what you think of me? The thought of me could help them bubble coincidentally. But get to my school days, turning my people to a group page, cleaning on my jury out with toothpaste. Nice enough to make the loop wait, and so me announcing a new tape is 99 Garcelle Bouvet. Perfect. If you been around us, then we relate. The TDK get louder than TD Jakes, and you playing in a way on this side to get you lost. But never mind, you probably still eat pork. I'm product and hidden flaws. Yo, everything is a step away. The trail waiting for all that was set in place. Like when Chubb Rock was shouting out me and my friends, and superheroes flew around us in a CLS Benz off of devotion. For me and mine, the way you know it. Run back for me and mine until it's over. Run back for me and mine, shoulder to shoulder. Run back, keep that in mind. You can chalk it up to devotion. For me and mine, the way you know it. Run back for me and mine until it's over. Run back for me and mine, shoulder to shoulder. Run back, keep that in mind. You can chalk it up to devotion. My man vowed to help me follow my call. We watched Nelly turning a pop star off of a drive-by song. I sat back like the Mac. My FUBU suit was black. Like all of these defining moments that be coming in 2 packs. Right? I took the bottle when he passed it. My cup plastic, Hennessy splashing, blending in with my fabric. You find God, find a beat or find a cupboard. Used to find a coach who had the key to find your jumper. You know how it go. We from outside, we want vominos, but really we just mirror each other. We all dominoes, shoulder to shoulder, dealing with the timing of when you become an OG and when you realize you're writing demos in a room where they was stepping on dope. Now I drink almond milk and use peppermint soap. Shout out Califia Farms, shout out Dr. Bronner's, and us for finishing the school of hard knocks with honors of devotion. For me and mine, the way you know it. Run back for me and mine until it's over. Run back for me and mine, shoulder to shoulder. Run back, keep that in mind. You can chalk it up to devotion. For me and mine, the way you know it. Run back for me and mine until it's over. Run back for me and mine, shoulder to shoulder. Run back, keep that in mind. You can chalk it up to devotion.
Lights, cameras, and action, glamour, glitters, and gold. I unfold the scroll, plant seeds to stampede the globe when I'm deceased. But then the beast arise like yeast to conquer peace, leaving savages to roam in the streets, live on the run. Police paying me to give him my gun. Trick my wisdom with the system that imprisons my son. Smoke a gold leaf for whole heat. Nonchalantly, I'm raunchy, but things I do is real, it never haunts me. Wow, funny style against rolling the pal. Rooster heads a profile on a bus to Rikers out. Holding weed inside they silk with their minds on the pretty things of life. Getting props as a true thug's wife. It's like a cycle. Niggas come home, some will go in, do a bullet, come back and do the same shit again. From the womb to the tomb, I presume the unpredictable. Gun salute life rapidly, that's the ritual. Here's a toast to my foes, trees and women. It's like a whole new beginning. Here's a toast to my foes, trees and women. It's like a whole new beginning. Here's a toast to my foes, trees and women. It's like a whole new beginning. Here's a toast to my foes, trees and women. It's like a whole new beginning. Lunch, thugs, and alcohol, what a mixture. Just picture your life as a whole. Judged in court, they convict you. They telling you your state of mind like you worthless. So he curses his mom saying Bible verses. That's all she works with. But miracles never leave the churches. Instead it hits the pockets of the preacher just to purchase a house where the swimming pool labels me a sinning fool. I'm just a nigga who inherited a winning jewel. To be a trendsetter whenever subject to respect this and no respect, it was the essential.
of street life, hustling the struggle, broke ghettos. Boiling coke settles, slow inside a glass kettle. Darren Levy on my TV, lifestyles are living easy. Got my crew tents, plotting the gyms to get whips with BBs pushing cakes. New anorexics with templates, celebrating elevation in the seeds that we make. So how you like that? Here's a toast to my foes, trees and women. Deja vu. It's like a whole new beginning. Here's a toast to my foes, trees and women. Deja vu. It's like a whole new beginning. Here's a toast to my foes, trees and women. Deja vu. It's like a whole new beginning. Here's a toast to my foes, trees and women. Deja vu. It's like a whole new beginning. Escobar life, gyms and raw Timbs, gators for pretty boy haters in Vegas with chicks tricking fortunes. I'm glistening, housing cops whistling. Still I'm drifting in the hive, lunches like insulin. 95 I drive high zoning. Stash box zone in my trunk, I flash knots, teeth golden. Look at me now, more I'm blowing, but how far? Cars, cash, and got me out more in things you never dreamed I could vouch for. Snake pick and slither on the air likes. I ain't a Christian, but I find that we praying like never the one that acts all the time to a saint. I'm asking a nine, I think, or make my problems sink. Down a canal, similar to how we drink. Distinct diamond flooded spink shines on my links. Drug money, snorting is in the end of time. Got my mind till I'm flatline, give me mine.
What it is wasn't the same. Like the floor, big and holding best back. Like the shoe, what was living with no death. Cross the matter more, the under pyramids. No to them, reality, and the fabric history. Like a broken girl for the thought. Tumor sense of grid to bring me up upon the tower. Missing out on holidays, prioritized creations. Action live rebels, under the weight of forgotten empires. Wealth in the tunnels of lost devotion. Residual spirit tribunal, stolen energy. More sealed entrances to contract. This here stone mega lives on wax. Failed promises, words used to be bought. Egypt precision scans up above. Really only came back, left my pen behind. Can't separate historical value.
You think that time is all rolling on enlightenment from above. You're rolling in the microcosm. There's more than what's profound. The shards of mystery are on the ground. More pyramids are found. Will you believe? Will you believe? It's all
past unknown borders, fam. Looking at the cabinet. I sell rhymes about the pyramids to unknown lyricists called the torture traffic. How I fly so frequently, bars cost a brick if you want to make it happen. Either Sphinx or the Great One rolling through the desert, hate this brother with the passion. The willow started weeping, teeth start gnashing. Think it's time to cash it. Yeah. Boreal is flashing, wisdom from the elders. We don't have a chaplain, nah, only one Uncle Charlie. Cause it's outstanding, how we got banned, outstanding. Saying less with the most words, whooping like Goldberg, but physically it's taxing. Stay out of the light, they treated rapping like a pageant. And it wasn't wrong, judging by the song. Direct but still polite, I hit this booth and make the magic. In the black mirror, talking to the throng. Brick by boring brick like Paramore, I built this up. Many centuries, destruction still is up. Fools might think they underrate, the plot is still a mark. Cause when you're under privilege, you don't respect the dark.
Hey now, say now. What's up? It's your boy Rick Rock, aka the Northern California King of Slaps, aka Señor El Black's Bastard League. And you are listening to Quantum Leap Radio on KPFT 90.1 FM.
To you sucker DJs and all that coon crap that y'all spooks been playing for days, years. Trying to F up my ears, no fear of any guy at all. To drop the ball, not nail one skill at all. One great big ol' act, and this ain't hate, this pure facts. And a DJ, that's what you ain't know. Program, top 40, fake phony. Yeah. Skilled DJs that can vouch for me, no question, no doubt. Even with 2 crack records, J-Rock could still turn the party out. I'm just saying, DJ Rome's always heavy on the way in. Vinyl resurrector, hip-hop protectors, dope beat selectors, magic like Aladdin, mystical like DJ Babu. If you have no idea, then ask DJ Pooh. Dig deep like when you're doing the do. That way each and every party stays fresh and brand new. Sucker DJs, yeah. And never do what the next man do, no. And coast to coast, you suckers play the same old thing, like you're rolling in the same old game, hanging on the same old block.
Cause it's time for peace, you drops and crease, on and on, compete to find my peace. Surround myself with beats, you surround yourself with peace, and pay more for what you cost and call it luxury.
New music, huh? Good thing I remembered to bring along some music of my own.
Luck to me, no global leader, up beats. Partied at different clubs, chicks thicker than frigid mud. Not sure who your OG is, but that sucks. I'm on some Kendrick shit with they exhibit and ain't us. Cowardly retreats, guess your work ain't living up. My OG taught me gonna get it till you get enough. Then put somebody else in position to get they stuff. Permission you living, permission was given. Assassinating my character already predicted, attempted. I rock a backpack still, but snatch your on some pimp I will. She just for inspiration, dog, chill. Disciplines and desires, which one get you inspired? Unmotivated and tired, that shit won't get you hired. Not on your square, unaware, that shit they get you fired. Not evolving, problem solving, get you expired. Disciplines and desires, which ones get you inspired? Unmotivated and tired, that shit won't get you hired. Not on your square, unaware, that shit they get you fired. Not evolving, problem solving, you get expired. My heart is cold, like the 300 miles beyond Detroit's road. Marble countertops, forces made of gold. Deliver bad news, blocks me from that fast rules. That's because the cash rules, got it cheap like fast food. Since days of Sassoon, Caesar with the half moon, Kyrie with the craft moves. Y'all not gonna draft, ooh, that's a bad move. Smarter than young Watson, so I had more than one option. Hear my story in reverse and it's sorta popping. Got an order dropping, standing on business if it's conflict. I'm loyal to the bomb hits, my soil is beyond rich, full of minerals and generals, not on some calm. West Atlanta conflict, won't do it for no content. I do it for my conscience, not moving on no nonsense. I ain't with it for the short term, skip the slow burn. Heard your mama had a bald fade with a short perm. Oakland City with me, got Ben Hill with me, got East Point with me, then my parts of the city. I keep long since, cause they confiscate that paper. Got a passport out of Greece, another one out of Jamaica. You disrespect the team, I introduce you to your maker. Don't understand it now, hope you won't get it later. This is major, this is Kaos.
Had enough rest on this new takes on it. No lactose intolerant, love me some milk and honey. Stay will be free cause it ain't about the money. Big smile on my face without a damn thing funny. I could stand the rain, but I'd rather my day sunny. With sands on the seashore, nothing that I need.
New music, huh? Good thing I remembered to bring along some music of my own.
This is what I create, life is what you make. Love is my religion, all the mothers fake. Let me take the time, read between the lines. Silver and gold have I none, but still I shine with the honey that's in time. I say what it's a moment, life is but a breath, so the life we out here toasting. East to west coasting, the landing on the north side. Well, there's no doubt, just the shoreline. Trying to get a knife on no tripping on survival. Got my friends, but the vibes got me feeling alright. As long as I'm a seek, I will find. Hearts content and full, I can't lie. Keeping stress out of sight, out of mind. Hey yo, Pops told me there'd be days like this. Constantly bringing these hits for the brothers that miss. No reminisce, I live for this moment. Imperial beats, stupid Gary, got me zoning. No strings attached, it's all love when we do this. My 9 to 5, working for mono, creating newness in its truest form. Once again, I've been born to wreck shot through hip-hop till lazy's my norm. Like school dorms in summer, lounging, what a bummer. Don't fight the feeling, I turn you to a lover. And smile over good vibes, now it's a good time. Good day or bad day, but crew, I'ma be fine. And live to the fullest, whatever that may look like. As long as it contains Logic Pro and a Rode mic. You know the feeling right, holla if you hear me though. Can't stop what's coming, so I thrive on living on the go. Trying to get a knife on no tripping on survival. Got my friends plus the vibes got me feeling alright. As long as I'm a seek, I will find. Hearts content and full,
Leap Radio, KPFT Houston, 90.1 FM and HD2, worldwide at kpft.org/listen under the HD2 link, 89.5 in Galveston, 91.7 in Huntsville. People, let's run down what we just played a moment ago. We started it off with some new Live in the Mix 2026 from Fresh Prince, which is Fresh Print, like Prince, like a print, not Prince, but Fresh Prince. That is DSTL and Nomis with Chromesthesia was the name of that track. After that, Stax 410 featuring Miss Leslie with Key Highway. Sky Zoo with Devotion from his Views of a Lifetime album that often kind of got forgotten about because it came out so late last year in that great year of 2025. After that, we took you back and Underground. Nas with Deja Vu. That's a rare one, people. That's a rare one. Shout out to Nas. After that, Dex featuring AJ Suede with Under the Pyramids. That is new Live in the Mix 2026. Then you heard more new Live in the Mix. Declaim with Suckers. That was actually from 2025. We've just been waiting to get to that. Then Señor Kaos with Discipline or Desire. Also been meaning to get to that as well. We're throwing that in the Live in the Mix 2026 because that's what it is. Then Future Infinite, which is Imperial and Stuart Gary featuring Direct. Out of Sight, Out of Mind was the name of that, and that's what you're hearing in the background. Now, people, if you're around the world and you're not here in America, I think at this point, if you have been listening to us, it's a drama here. It's a television show that never ends. The season just keeps on coming. It's like it went away, and in a way it didn't go away. The season just kept going. It's been ongoing since 2016. But last Saturday, there was the what is this? What's the name of? Now I'm dumbing out on the name. The Presidential Correspondence Dinner, and this thing happens every year. What happens is, whoever's the president at the time, they go to the correspondence dinner. This is a bunch of media that is at the correspondence dinner, and it's kind of like a roast of the president, and he roasts back, whatever the case may be. And last week, the chief guy here in the Americas was at this thing, to which I've heard this is his first time actually going to this as a president. Looks like he can't handle the heat. But oddly enough, someone decided to have an assassination attempt. Now, it's a little weird, but it happens at this hotel, which, if there's a president, I would think that, things are very secure. This guy has allegedly, I say that with all caps and quotation marks, allegedly has had his life threatened twice. And so this would make the third time. The guy that did it left a manifesto explaining, his reasons. Now, here's the thing. Obviously this has caused a lot of stir. Is it real? Is it not real? I'm not going to tell you what side I lean on. The guy's still alive, which, would actually almost make me think that this is more real, because I would think that if it wasn't, you would, want to make sure that, whoever is, a part of the madness doesn't talk, but he's still alive. But it was just interesting, for him to get so close, or at least, and not even so close. I'm not even saying that. I know a lot of people talk, he was close. He was more just the proximity and getting past like security. And so there's just a lot of talk. I just, at this point, it's fatigue. I'm sending an SOS to everybody outside of America that's listening. Like, it's fatigue at this point, man. We are tired. It is something every day with this guy. Like, I mean, every single day. The hypocrisy. Like, it's just,
And that's probably the point. You know what I mean? I think we've talked about this before. It's probably the point is just to tire people out, because at the same time, you know, here in America, our Supreme Court, which has truly been just an embarrassment, they're rolling back these redistricting counties or districting voting that's happening in all of these states. They are not, you know, they're making it so obvious. You know, the guy in office is telling all these red states to do his bidding and redistrict. And what happens is when you redistrict, you mess up people's voting chances for Congress. You know, they're voting for representatives to be in Congress. And with the upcoming midterms, it's not looking good for that guy in office and all of his minions. And so they are doing everything to stifle that. And this past week, the Supreme Court, you know, they struck down an appeal for redistricting in Louisiana. And this is Louisiana, this particular district is mainly a black majority. And so what that does is that now breaks up the black majority there, and they're saying, oh, because it shouldn't have anything to do with race. And this is what racists usually do. I mean, the whole point is to gaslight. That's what this whole administration does. It's, oh, they're being racist, but they will tell you that everything else is racist, and they're not. It's a classic. It's not even new anymore. Like, this is a classic tactic that happens. And you know, all I can say, man, to anyone listening, if you are here in the States, make sure you get out and vote. Make sure you get out and let people know, inform folks of what's happening, and galvanize. Make sure your voice is heard. You know, we're going to do that as well. Make sure that you know what is going on. That being said, we're going to get back into the music. It's Quantum Leap Radio, KPFT Houston, 90.1 FM in Houston, 89.5 in Galveston, 91.7 in Huntsville. Let's go way back to EPMD. Strictly business. Mood music. Let's go. Yeah.
Don't get too close because you might get shot. You're killing me, man!
Cross some tricky business. Cross some tricky business.
Because you might get shot. Because you might get shot.
Trying to answer to the master or the MC rap goddess. No joke on the lyric, sorry to be modest. I knew I was the man with the master plan to make you wiggle and jiggle like gelatin. Just think while I sing and to the bring structure. Don't sleep on the E. You see something might rupture. It don't take time for me to blow your mind. It take a second to wreck it because you dumb and blind. So just lounge. Put you an MC clappers on the circus. EPMD is in town.
Total chaos. No mass confusion. Rhymes so hypnotizing, known to cause an illusion. Like a magician, he draws a rabbit out a hat, son. I draw more like a 44 Magnum. MC Free, stop, look and listen, and try to imagine. It's traveling the speed of light, but everything's motion is frightening. Plus the thought you alone, you now enter dimension called the Twilight Zone. You're terrified. Plus you can't bear the thought, you and I one-on-one. In the land of the lost, you start to shiver. Then you scream, my friend, you wake up monthly because you're dreaming again. But next time I'm on the scene, do not try to distance, keep your mouth a sucker jaw, because I'm strictly business. I'm strictly business. Yo, you still picking on that 4-leaf clover, bringing the Sandman, sucker, because it's over. My name is Eric Sherman, and I'm back again. I see the head still turning in my so-called friend. They smile on my face, behind my back they talk trash, mad and stuff because they don't have cash, like the E-double or the PMD. You drive the Corvette, I drive a Samurai Suzuki. I'm a locksmith with the key to fame. Never hire myself, always stay the same. Play a lot because I'm hot like a horse I trot around the track and back. No, I'm not. I'm the mellow, the fellow, the one who like to say hello to a fly girl that is good to go with the slow tempo and the orpy rhyme flow. Cause when I am in action, there is no time for maxing or relaxing. Just reacting and subtracting on a sucker MC who mouths keep on yapping and flapping. I lose my cool, then I start slapping and smacking you on a roll. Then I'll be starts jabbing and capping. No time to lounge, I'm packing and strapping. At my point of attack, I still at you like an eagle. I'm the sheriff, and biting is illegal. So next time in town, I highly recommend this. You got to chill, because I'm strictly business. Plus I'm strictly business. Hey, yo, you brother, man, let them know what time it is. I'm strictly business. PMD is in full effect.
Rise from the ashes, a moment of clarity without opening my eyes through the glasses. Regret some things I said in the past. Shock value raps is dead in the trash. Had an identity crisis. Apologies for the misogyny, was pathetic and lifeless. Remorseful and disapprove of my decisions. That's me on the corner, losing my religion. Lost my squad, lost my identity. Tactical confusion enforced by the enemy. In a maze of perception and reception. A power supply but couldn't make the connection. Following the crowd, gravely mistaken. Negotiating a deal, engaging with Satan. Uneven playing field, so the odds cursed me. Till I had an epiphany, thankful for God's mercy.
They're lost, crazy, mixed up in their identity.
To bring your negative mind from out of the shade.
They don't know, it only leads the way. They're lost, crazy, mixed up in their identity.
To bring your negative mind from out of the shade.
They don't know, it only leads the way.
Allow me to judge righteously. It's for your own good, so try not to fight with me. We made a mess of this hip-hop culture, and I'm just as guilty, so this isn't to insult you. Deceived by shiny things in green paper. Executives lying, devised a mean caper. You know what else is attracted to shine? That fish that took the bait and ended on a plate for you to dine. People got their own definition to be included. Some say they ain't rapping, it's all convoluted. Some OGs are afraid of exposing the trash, want to remain relevant instead of old in the trash. And I get it, I wanted to remain neutral too, but at the risk of becoming a useless fool, can't co-sign some of it, instead I resist. The golden era proves we could do better than this.
They're lost, crazy, mixed up in their identity.
To bring your negative mind from out of the shade.
They don't know, it only leads the way. They're lost, crazy, mixed up in their identity.
To bring your negative mind from out of the shade.
They don't know, it only leads the way. They don't know, it only leads the way. They don't know, it only leads the way.
It seems like the world's giving up on itself.
Yo, I heard blue, down.
Can't believe I'm still alive, I tell them God did it. Overcoming every demon, every lie spit. Devil thought he had me, you would think that I was tired tripping. So you know I'm coming with the heat like it's July with it. 2025 had a little bit of pride to it. I was fighting with the flesh, I had to die to it. Difference between a blessing and a curse, that is my doing. You just gotta vibe to it, baby. It's a new year, happy new year. Tell them it's a new you, what it do, yeah. If you stepping out on faith, you deserve a new pair. If it wasn't for his grace, would you even be here? Oh no, run through, baby, who cares? He gon' work it out for you, living proof here. Devil had a new Jesus, cut a loose, yeah. Now I'm walking in the truth. Let me introduce, yeah. I don't ever.
What up, it's your boy DJ EFN, one half of the Drink Champs Crazy Hood Productions. You're listening to Quantum Leap Radio on KPFT 90.1 FM, Houston. What up, Houston? Crazy Hood, Drink Champs, EFN, Miami to Houston. Let's go.
Finna cancel it, two-stepping, baby, I'ma put a dance on it like I don't ever gotta worry about it. He gon' handle it like you don't play about me. If he said it, he gon' stand on it like you don't know my Lord. Yeah, my God, he my champion. And he reppin' for the guest, we finna cancel it. Two-stepping, baby, I'ma put a dance on it like
he said no weapon formed against me shall prosper. So I laid it at his feet and at the altar. And anytime I'm feeling weak, I close my eyes and bow my head. Cause we all know he don't play about his daughters. And I ain't never played about my father. Just need a bit more faith to go harder. If he said it, then he meant it. Said he do it and he did it right. So now we really moving smarter. This that feel good music, make you heal good music. This that scene because I'm happy and I still good music. Holy Spirit, feel better than the real good music. When the views don't mean nothing and he still gon' use it. What you know almost giving up, but you knew that he would handle it. I'm back in better than he there when no one understands. So name a better friend. I placed it in his hands.
I don't ever gotta worry about it. He gon' handle it like we don't play about me. If he said it, we gon' stand on it like we don't know my God. Got my God, be my champion. And you up on the gift, we finna cancel it. 2 seconds, baby, I'ma put a dance on it like I don't ever.
Coming straight from the thicket. Don't go off the funk, son, just sip it. You're not tripping. In your face, in the flesh. Got more flows than brothers, got bad breath. I'm up next on the guest list. Yes, the best dress, coming fresh with the best fits. Recite like a playwright, shed a little daylight. I'm on the grind until the late night. T-minus 10, 9, 8, prep to vacate. I'm taking sons on a play date. So how you like my style? I put a beat down on the sound while punks cry foul. Check the swing, east block to the west wing. Do my thing, warm it up like a hot spring. IQ, I like to flip on a fresh boom bip. Skip to the skiddly boom dip. The rhythm technician, the last left from the mission. Cold as ice, yeah, precise and efficient. It's all in the mind's eye. Twist your mind like a sci-fi. Hold your head, I'm on a flyby. You know my sentiment, I set the precedent. The most excellent, fresher than a peppermint. Live life like every day was my last. Work play to hit the hay when I'm gassed. Suns dip like white flight when I rip the mic right. Stick around, it'll be night-night. The rap delight, I make it seem like it was a breeze. MCs bend the knees, the king speaking. Yet the best kept secret. Flow master class for those that seek it. So play this up in your cribs and whips. Get down, get hip to the skid dip.
Come on, yo.
Focus, you too old to be rapping. I told him you too old to be trapping. Matter of fact, you too old to be yapping. Your lips like a I was thinking I should smack him, but I did it, I had to keep it cool. A wise man should never argue with a fool. That's a rule of thumb where I'm from. Sometimes we play dumb just to make them think that they won. Some live by the sword and die by it. You only live once, man, why not try it? Apply it, the pressure, tool on the dresser. Trust me when I tell you about the day it's getting fresher. No pressure, but I'm on the grind like it's no tomorrow. Cause the time that we got is only really born. Like a loan, except without the interest. I'm going for mine like I got a vengeance. Rep the engines, let's get this thing started. Pour some liquor for the dearly departed. If I started, best believe I'm gon' finish. It's only one goal and that's to get the spinach. I do it for the love and the paper. When the money comes, the girls start to chase ya. Jealous ones envy, then they start to hate ya. It be the closest ones that try to snake ya. That's why I cut the grass and keep it low. It's best to move silent and never let them know your next move, game plan or what you holding. Show your hand premature, then you get it stolen. I got better with time like fine wine. I learned how to move in this game and make a dime. Then turn into $1, from $1 to a couple bands. Getting genuine love from European fans. That's why I took my show on the road. Make a quick run, sell merch, pick up some dough. Then it's back to the crib 30 days later. With 10 bands, pay some bills, that ain't bad paper. If you ask me, but I ain't worried about what you think. I'm racking up sky miles while I'm having drinks. In the air, reclining my chair. Shoes off, do-rag on, protecting my hair. Yeah, so it's clear I went another route. I ain't trying to chase fame or after any clout. That's without a doubt. I learned to go where I'm appreciated. It wasn't paying me mine, so I deviated. When the against the grain, did my own thing. Put my own money up, started building my name. Now I'm getting changed, really building this wealth. And it's all happening, cause I'm better myself.
Born Bay Area where concrete defined. Fire in the wheel, skill with elite design. Jim laid the frame, Fossil lit the flames. Deluxe the domain, put it down in the game. Big head grin with a stare that bites, that's right. We in them streets under the moonlight. From classics to forge to the tablets ignite. Urethane pure, chemistry's just right. No flat spots, bomb the hills at will. From the E&B bricks to grimy Fort Miley. Brooklyn banks to Makba, you'll see SPIT, fire riders high speed. Geometrics tight so you know the ledge. Precision's precise style, culture for the heads. Ritual grip, no plastic feel. Just hand-poured flame from the land of what's real. Raised by the block, now they call me sire. Never fall back, never plan to retire. Took what I've learned, turn my art to empire. Voice of the streets, so love the spitfire.
Blessed love. This is I and I crew, and you are tuned in to the Quantum Leap with my man, Grandfather Clock, on that real hip hop. You dig?
The sparks once flew, the wheels telltale of what the fire's been through. Aisha's great style is absolute truth, is true. Tiago switches the crispest view. Buku comes through with the laser flip flicks. Deluxe glide wide, link crooked with the tricks. Silver Jamie Foy, Formula 4. From Burn to Boom Squad, flying high for sure. Other wheel brands come and go, can't hack it. Longevity tactic, I rock my bomber jacket with pride. They want spins like Beast Galactic. All Spitfire crew with the Fireline classic. We do work like Max Shaft on Burt. Fresh Oakland West, yes, we put in work. The spirit of cardial, yes, the heart of a lion. Dub plate spinning, sound clash, we shining. Yes, we are.
Feel my music. I want it like that, I got it like that, need it like that. Whack MCs, I want it like that, I got it like that, need it like that. Like a whirlwind, I ain't never slowing down. Beating beats up, I'm a king with the sound. Flipping quick, I'm a true master, making records by the pound. Every syllable's a missile, better hold your head or hold the ground. They don't really want it when I'm in God mode. Every verse is automatic, I got the keys and the codes. Flows colder than ice, most times I'm just that nice. Yeah, got venom in my tongue, I be spitting it like dogs. Rip apart these beats, turn them into art. Ain't no limit to my spark, I'm a flame that ignites from the light to the dark. Never miss a beat, my precision's like a sniper. Words cut deep, wake up but don't sleep. Hit them with the heat, I'm a tough one to beat. I want it like that, I need it like that, I got it like that. You whack MCs, I want it like that, I need it like that, I got it like that. I want it like that, I need it like that, I got it like that. You whack MCs, I want it like that, I need it like that, I got it like that. Super duper speed like a bullet through your mullet. No time for wasting, no hesitation. Move quick, fast, running out of patience. Every rhyme I lay down, it's a celebration. Top of my game, don't need no validation. Flip it with the cadence, got the rhyme on smash. Boom bash, your rhyme's trash. Soon as I get the cash, then I'm out in a dash. Listen, I came round to get down, grab my crown, then leave town. Cause still waters run deep, so don't drown. I want it like that, I got it like that, I need it like that. Whack MCs, I want it like that, I got it like that, I need it like that. Cause you whack MCs.
Yo, Crossfade, I've been thinking, son. Human beings use 10% of their brain. What you think the other 90% is for? Had to see it, touch it, taste it, smell it, hear it. They ain't feel it, you know what I'm saying? They don't know what existence is about. It's larger than life, you know what I mean?
They say the eyes are the windows to the soul. From this perspective, I suppose that they're most effective when closed. Cause open eyes ain't protective of your inner mold. Sight ain't selective, whatever it detects, you're gonna hold it in.
Yo, Crossfade, I've been thinking, son. Human beings use 10% of their brain. Yo, Crossfade, I've been thinking, son. Human beings use 10% of their brain. Yo, Crossfade, I've been thinking, son. 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 Human beings use 10% of their brain. What you think the other 90% is for? Has it seeing, touching, tasting, smelling, hearing? They ain't feeling, man. They ain't existence is about. It's larger than life. You know what I mean?
They say the eyes are the windows to the soul. This is by suppose that they're most effective when closed. Cause open eyes ain't protective of your inner mold. Sight ain't selective, whatever it detects, you're gonna hold it in. So to limb to taking. Merely put your woes in. The time for your spiritual to grow within. So chances of understanding existence are growing slim. Most don't know they've been hit with a life sentence, cause they ain't have their sixth sense to code defend. Hence they seek human relevance and rules and the trolling. That's when you know shit's grim. We gotta counter and prevent the threat these outer elements imposing. Check your eyelids, let your zone set in, and watch the true meaning of self-control begin. What's existence? Existence is larger than life. Something beyond what you can score with. Something beyond shake off tonight, cause mind, body, so use boss behind. What existence? Existence is larger than life. Something beyond what you can score with a knife. Something beyond fancy garments and nice. Mind, body, soul, and the universe bonded tight. Being is believing, cause most of the you seeing is deceiving, misleading you with despicable reasons for what you fear and you heed, while what you hear and you read plants the inferior seed with invisible semen. Breeding a legion of miserable heathens who call it a true achievement just to live through the seasons, addicted to scheming as means of physical feeding, but ignoring the importance of what they're mentally eating. When life is a game, your offense eventually weakens and turns over to defense. So now you're reaching for goals that's already been set, yet you're repeating. Reaching for stars, we already celestial beings. The human ratio of water to mass and the earth's percentages of water to region are virtually even. Those facts for your personal teaching. Stop referring to what they interpret as your purpose for breathing.
Man, I couldn't wait to explain that the flesh was weak. Mankind exists in the mind. Man, I couldn't wait to explain. Couldn't wait to explain.
Mind, body, and soul, a true blessed trinity. Never meant to be accepted as separate entities, but without an applied chemistry within the three, you divide divinity. That's why we tend to be our own worst enemies. Generations like the keys till we unearth the innocence, this human potential, make it work kinetically. The way this works, the date of birth of the legacy. The instruction you must follow. First, keep aims immersed in longevity. Without it, movements become memories. Secondly, we gather up the weaponry to claim both inner and outer space as our turf, respectively. Whether you work 9 to 5 or lurk 10 to 3, the best rewards for your hustle are those you never see. If I could find the simplest way to define senseless, is being confined to 5 senses. What's existence? Existence is larger than life. Something beyond what you can score with a knife. Something beyond shaking the palm of the dice. It's mind, body, soul, and the universe bonded tight. What's existence? Existence is larger than life. Something beyond what you can score with a knife. Something beyond fancy garments and nice. Mind, body, soul, and the universe bonded tight.
Time exists. Time exists. Time exists in the mind.
Quantum Leap Radio, KPFT Houston, 90.1 FM in HD2, worldwide at kpft.org/listen under the HD2 link, 89.5 in Galveston, 91.7 in Huntsville. Let's run down what we played in that last set. We started with EPMD, Strictly Business, from the album of the same name. Took you back to 1988 with that. After that, you heard Q Unique with It Only Leads the Way. Excuse me, that was produced by DJ Rhythmatic of the Beat Junkies. Then some new Live in the Mix 2026 from Josh Banton featuring Jazzy J. Stand On It was the name of that. The Nemesis 2 with Skidly Do Dip. After that, Focus featuring High John with 40-year-old rapper. After that, you heard Buku 1 with Spitfire. That is a, I want to say remix, but they got a new remix out. Shout out to Sadat X, shout out to Buku 1 and Paranormal. But this version of Spitfire, we'll just say, is the revamped version. Oh, wait, Paranormal wanted them to let me know. After that, you're at Context featuring Declaim with Whack MCs, and you just heard And Are Hearing. Double Edge, which is DJ Crossfader and Eddie Brock with Larger Than Life. Took you back to 2001 with that. People, thank you for tuning in with us today. Make sure you stay tuned and are following us on all of your favorite streaming apps and social medias. On behalf of Dope Code Jones, she would tell you to self-care and create. My apologies to Beyonce Knowles. I'm sorry, we just ran out of time. Stay tuned for The Remedy. Until next leap. Yeah.
To seeing is this.